Hello, David. Paul isn't getting out of bed today. I think he could use a little bit of a pep talk. Do you think you could come over? Okay.
Hi, Paul. How you doing? My name's Dave. I'm the recreation therapist and the director of the wheelchair sports program here. And I thought I'd just stop by and say hello, get a chance to meet you, and try to develop a relationship for the future here. How long have you been in the hospital?
Been here about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, I imagine it's been a rough 2 weeks. Probably the roughest that you could ever imagine. But I've seen plenty of people like yourself who've experienced nearly the same thing. And with a little hard work, and physical therapy, and just really staying mentally tough through it all, you can make a very productive and active life out of the future for yourself. It's hard for me to get that across to you now. I don't expect it just for you to be rah-rah, but just remember, if you need somebody to talk to, all it takes is a moment's notice.
Okay.
Okay?
David Kiley is a recreational therapist at Casa Colina Hospital. In 1973, David slammed into a tree on a snowbank while inner tubing in the mountains.
I would lay awake at night not being able to sleep. What would run through my mind was how it used to be when I was able to walk, you know, or how it was when I was running up and down the beach, body surfing, doing those kinds of things, or how I felt when I was driving for a layup, leaping towards the basket, or just something as simple as being able to stand up and go to the bathroom.
The challenge of starting life over as a disabled person is perhaps one of the greatest challenges a person could ever face.
As a child, you grow up learning about your body. You learn to touch, to feel. Gradually, you learn to walk, and so forth. Well, you're almost brought back to that same point in time when you become paralyzed, because everything is new to you. But the big difference is that you have much less time to learn it all in order to be independent. Hey, Steve. How you doing? Say, your therapist and I have been talking, and we both feel that you're ready to learn the game of wheelchair basketball. You've been in the hospital now for a while, your mobility's getting better, your strength's getting better. So what do you say? How about we give it a try today? Come on now, you keep the ball. When you're ready, we'll both give it a go, okay? When I was in the hospital, I came in touch with my recreational therapist, and he had heard I was a basketball player prior to my injury. And he began to talk to me about wheelchair basketball, and at that time I really thought he was nuts and that the game wasn't really for me. But then a couple days later, I saw himself and a couple of his teammates out in the courtyard playing, and I was amazed, simply amazed, that they could do that kind of thing being in a wheelchair.
With the support of his family and friends, Dave has found that through basketball, he's been able to change his life.
Back over to Kiley, back over to Worth, bounce pass into Miller, who shoots and misses. Gets his own rebound and scores. Beautiful, beautiful. About 13:27 to go. The pass deflected, intercepted, back over and in.
Over the past 6 years, Dave has coached the Casa Colina Condors to 4 national basketball championships. Inspired by those therapists who helped him regain his life, David went back to school and earned his degree as a recreational therapist. After becoming director of the wheelchair sports programs at Casa Colina, Dave realized his fondest dream. He and his wife, Sandy, met while Dave was playing in a basketball tournament in Ohio.
When I got married, I still had this haunting belief that perhaps I couldn't have kids. But it didn't take long. We were married just 3 months, and Sandy became pregnant. And that was the most exciting day of my life. And today, Sandy, Justin, Danielle are the biggest source of fulfillment and enjoyment that I can ever have. It's really amazing when a disabled person makes up his mind to do something. It may take he or she much longer time to do it, but if their mind's made up, they're going to get it done. Hey, there's John's new van. That's nice.
Okay, John, let's get checked out. Okay? Are you fitting comfortably?
Yeah, it said just fine.
Okay, let me see the brake.
Okay.
Good. Not too far to reach?
No, it's just fine.
Okay, let me see the gas. Gas not hitting your chair?
No.
You're okay. Okay, let's see the steering. Get in position to steer.
Steering's fine, too.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Great, let's go out on the road.
Okay.
A professional in rehabilitation who's not paralyzed can have a lot of understanding and knowledge, but can never quite have the insight another disabled person can have. And that insight's so valuable regarding what's happened to you. Hearing it from another person that's disabled is like trusting the spelling in the dictionary. I mean, you just know it's going to be accurate.
Always an innovator, Dave recommended that traditional heavy wheelchairs be exchanged for lighter, faster chairs, which have now become standard at Casa Colina.
When I got involved in wheelchair sports, I began to look at my equipment, and I wanted it to be the best equipment available. The chairs of the past, they were just much too heavy.
Dave also introduced programs to get the newly disabled active outside the hospital as quickly as possible through camping, whitewater rafting, and other outdoor activities.
Hey, we need more than that. We need this. Come on, let's go up. Gunnel up. Gunnel up here. Okay.
In 1982, David and several friends from paraplegics on independent nature trips succeeded in climbing Guadalupe Peak, the highest mountain in Texas. The climb took 5 days.
By climbing that 8,751 foot and 2 inches of mountain, I really enlightened myself in terms of what the human spirit could overcome. I really tested myself on the mountain, as did my other fellow climbers. Every day we had to pick each other up, build each other up. We would get down, we'd want to quit, but we'd keep going. It would seem like it was never going to end, but when it finally did, we were looking down from the top of the mountain. It's really been helpful to show a newly injured person the video of the mountain climb, because it's real. I don't advocate that everybody needs to climb a mountain, but you can use the mountain as just a symbol to compare as far as setting goals for yourself, challenging yourself. That's where it's at, to get to the point where you can say, yes, I can, and just smile and just feel all warm inside when you're getting ready for your next endeavor.